Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Griffin, founder and CEO of the 311 Institute and the World Futures Forum. As a futurist and strategic advisor, I work with all G20 governments, but in addition to that, I also work with the vast majority of the world's most respected brands that you're using right now to watch this. Now, when we have a look at the future, whether it is the short, medium or long-term future, the world faces a variety of different challenges, whether it's climate change, whether it's poverty and famine, or whether it's the future of water. Now, in 2010, the United Nations General Assembly deemed access to water as a fundamental human right. Now, by 2030, the United Nations also suggests that over 129 countries will be suffering from extreme water stress, bearing in mind that without water, there is no civilization. Just look at the Mesopotamians and the Mayans as examples of that. Now, as we start looking towards 2050, it's also estimated that over 5 billion out of the 11 billion people on the planet will live in areas suffering from extreme water stress, where extreme water stress is so severe that we can't grow crops. Now, that's a whole different other conversation based on the future of food, and we can solve that as well. But bringing it back to water, today there are over 352 quintillion gallons of water on our watery planet, bearing in mind that 71% of the world's surface is covered in water. However, out of that 352 quintillion gallons, only 0.5% is fresh water that is accessible to human civilization for use. Now, when we actually really start doing the maths, that actually still means that over 2.2 million gallons of water is available per person on the planet. That's more than enough for me, it should be more than enough for you and our growing population. However, water is often in the wrong place. And this is sort of one of the greatest challenges of our time. How do we solve not just really the water challenge, but the water distribution challenge? Now, on the one hand, basically we have advances, massive advances, basically in desalination technologies, as we see, for example, in Saudi Arabia. However, one of the most exciting technologies that I can see that can help us solve future water conflicts, future water wars, is actually direct air capture. So, courtesy of advanced manufacturing today, we can 3D print novel heat exchangers that can draw over 500 litres of fresh water directly from a humid, rich atmosphere. However, even if you're actually sitting in the middle of the Sahara Desert, these systems today can still extract litres of water today, which is more than enough for most people. However, as these technologies improve, these figures will improve as well. And that's before we start talking about sustainability solutions, such as using vertical farms, which can use 100% less potable water because we can use hydro panels. Read the report, you'll find out what those are. In addition to that, vertical farms also eliminate a whole variety of other problems, basically whether it is agricultural runoff, which increasingly is polluting our freshwater reserves, as well as eliminating greenhouse gas emissions, which helps solve climate change. Bearing in mind that climate change itself is responsible for 8 millimetre a year sea level rises, and bearing in mind that sea level rise is also affecting our freshwater aquifers, etc., etc., etc. So, tailing off now, we have solutions to future water conflicts, future water wars. We can provide a huge amount of fresh water for every individual person on the planet, no matter where they are. And if you want to know more about these technologies and solutions, then download this, the Future of Water report, basically from the link below. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, have a prosperous future. And here's looking forward to talking to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.